Hey guys, long time no video. And before we get into this one, I'm going to do something really quickly on the Evo. But looking at this engine bay, what do you think it is that I'm about to change that is doing my absolute head in? Alright, time's up. It's this. This battery is perfectly fine, but who the hell wants a blue and yellow battery in their engine bay? So I got another battery. Always peel the stickers and it will be a drastic change to this engine bay. Trust me. Now come on, does that not make the engine bay look a million times better without that stupid thing in there? Alright, onto the VN. Now one thing I've noticed recently is power steering has a bit of a shudder just before you get to full lock, which usually means low fluid. So I had a quick look under here. As you know, this has electric power steering, and if I get the light right, you can sort of see the level is about there when it needs to be pretty much full. So I'm going to assume that is a problem. I'm gonna fill it up with this special expensive stuff that is recommended for these Astro Power steering pumps, which is what's already in there, so never mix obviously, and see if that gets rid of it. Note to everyone at home, do it slowly, because there's a filter in the top here, which I just remembered. That was like 15 bucks of fluid just came out. So that should be fixed. And a very common disclaimer on this channel, don't do what I do. So now on to these, which I was lucky enough to get from my boss. And if you notice, there is one missing because I thought I would attempt to do one off camera first so I didn't look like a dickhead in my own video trying to figure out how to do them. So I've done one already. And just to show you the difference, now these, I think I've mentioned before, you can probably bring back to life. If you heat gun these, you should be able to bring them back. I'm assuming it'll go to shit again, but you know, that's the sort of cheaper way if you can't find any. And it's also the same with these. I remember in my XE, people used to just heat gun them and they'd come back, but these are super easy to find. You can buy these brand new still from Global Trim, but these, good luck. I was just lucky. Very lucky to get these. So now I will show you how to do the other three. Now the only problem is, if you're going to try and bring your old ones back to life, is getting the old ones off without breaking them. Now I did that one, I managed not to break it. Now all you have to do, alright, these have been messed with before, as you can see the little bit of damage there, but if you get a pick like this and get it behind there, all you got to do is pop each side out, and as you can see there, so there's a little shaft inside with thread on it, and all this does is clip and hold it onto the thread. So all you gotta do is pop it off and it slides out the top. Let's see if we can get this one off. So like that, and to be honest, I had to end up using a little flathead and do it from the top, which damages the shit out of it, but it gets it off. So look, to be honest, if you're trying to bring back your old ones, good luck, because you're definitely going to damage them getting them out. So I've just noticed I actually might leave this one off, because this is actually part of what holds the door trim to the door. So this should have a section behind that you can see is broken, which is there behind that screw. So I reckon I'm going to try find another one of these, and while it's off, replace it, because if I put the new button in and then later on try to change this, I'm going to damage the new one getting it back off to replace this. So I think I'll just leave it off for the moment. As you can see, it helps hold the door trim on. Alright, that one popped off really easy. And brand new one on. Also part numbers as usual for those playing at home. Alright, so with that popped up, just put it back on the shaft. Simple as that. And last but not least. Now, as I say pretty much every time, most things I do to most people you're never ever going to notice. But it's all these little 1%ers that make a good car into a really good car. So now on the hunt for one of these. While I'm in here, because I've been driving this a fair bit actually. Well, to me a fair bit is actually not very much, but it's been a while since I cleaned the interior of this car, and look at this. This thing's definitely due for a big interior clean. So while we're at it, I really actually need to get the back wheels off the VN for the 50 millionth time and chuck some tyres on, because these ones are absolutely gone, as you will see. So yeah, as you can see, these are definitely due for replacement. So I'm gonna go quickly grab some tyres, throw them on these wheels and throw them back on the car so I can actually drive this thing again without worried about being pulled over. So we have our fresh pair of 235 6015s. I'll give these a good clean up because behind is absolutely disgusting. And jam them back on the car. And I also managed to get today, if you remember, one of these was broken, as you can see. Got another one locally, put this on, and the last new old stock door lock button, or whatever you want to call it, and they are done and dusted. So our last one of these. And that is all for new old stock door lock button thingies done. So to finish off this week's one, we're actually headed to one of my mate's houses to pull the top loader out of his XE Falcon. Now, it's got a bit of a weird setup in it, and I'll show you when we get there, but he's decided he wants to go fast with this car, so going manual to auto.
Driving as well, Sergi.
Oh yeah. I was explaining on my drive over here, you're going manual to auto because you actually want to go fast now.
Yes, more boosty reach.
How many of these are made? Do you remember these LE two-tone ones?
What's that?
These limited edition two-tone XEs?
Yeah.
How many?
To be honest, I don't know. But on the Ford certificate, they said in this this spec was only 5.
Wow, wait. So at the moment, weird as combo. XE, top loader, Barra. Who the hell does that?
Hey.
So top loader out, built C4 in. Yeah, you'll get good money for this console.
Yeah, I'll get all that done.
It's better than I thought it was.
What's that?
It's better than I thought it was, this console.
It's pretty clean.
Yeah, you'll get mad money for this. Alright, I'm gonna do a timer.
Timer! Alright, hang on.
We'll start at 10:40 on the dot.
Yeah.
And we'll see how long it takes to get this junker out. Have you done all the linkages inside yet?
Excuse me?
Have you done the linkages inside the car?
No.
All right, you do inside, I'll do under. Oh, jeez.
Alright, so it's stuck on the bell housing.
Well, stop.
What was that going?
Go up. Now go down.
Ooh. Clutches fell off. Go down a bit.
Oh, here comes the fluid. Go down.
Oh. No, they're two different ones anyway. Beautiful.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh my god. One top loader out. How long do you reckon it took us? 17 minutes. Look,
I can't see.
10:57. We started at 10:40. Killer! 17 minutes, mate. So just thought I would tag that one on the end of this video. One, because it's an interesting car that hopefully I can do a video on in the future. And two, because this video was too short. So anyway, that's it for this week, guys. See you next time.